Honestly, if I could do 10 right now, I'd be happy. But all right, I can feel myself getting a little burnt out on doing the same leg routine that I've been doing for what's it been? Probably 2 months. The whole unilateral 3 sets here, same thing on leg extensions, and then followed by heavy leg press, as heavy as I can go at that point. And here's the thing, it's fucking effective. I can see it working. The weights have been going up almost weekly, almost every week. If there might have been a couple times where it took a couple weeks, but for the most part, the weights have been going up weekly. Um, reps have been so the weight's been going up and the reps have been staying about the same. So that's a sign right there that I'm adding weight but still hitting the same number of reps as that I did with the lighter weight, in the weeks previous or the weeks prior. So that's kind of your sign right there that you're getting stronger, getting theoretically putting a little more muscle on. Now I know that was not going to continue until my last breath. That's not how it works, unfortunately. But I know I did find something that even after all these years, after 14 years of training, I found something that was kind of reigniting some muscle growth, some strength growth, um, and it was reigniting my intensity, my passion. No, I don't want to say passion because my passion is always here. It's just some days it's how it is. Some days you're tired or really sore, whatever it might be. But I'm always passionate about this. But let's just say it kind of reignited I guess you could say intensity for leg day. I, I mean, I do feel like I'm always bringing the intensity that I can. You know how it is, though. Again, some days you're bringing the intensity, the max intensity you can, but some days might not just be that same level because again, you're tired or sore, whatever it might be. But I said all that to pretty much just say, I think just for today, just for this week, I'm gonna switch it up because I don't want to steer away from this permanently until I feel like okay, maybe I have back to back weeks of it's just not having the same effect. I still feel like I can get something out of this, out of the and what I'm talking about is the unilateral sets. Because for anyone who doesn't know, when I go bilateral here, now today might be a different story because I haven't done it in so long. But usually when I would go bilateral here, I was doing 20, 25 reps here, and on leg extensions I was doing even more. I was doing probably 30 reps on the first set because my quads are a little stronger. Um, so I've been doing unilateral, and it's really been one. I can go heavier, but technically it's not heavier, but it feels heavier just doing one leg. So I was bringing my rep ranges down between 9, let's say 8 or 9 to like 12 or 13. Um, a difficult 8 to 13, which again is a far different. It's like a big contrast to what I just said. What I was doing with both legs, I was doing 25 to 30. So it was a nice little wrinkle I found to um, make it heavy again, make it feel like I was actually not just kind of maintaining, but I was actually starting to build towards something, get some growth and some strength gains. But like I said, I've been doing that for like 6 to 8 weeks now. I don't know the exact timeline, and I just feel like just like the same thing I would do on when I was doing Smith machine incline bench every Thursday. Every fifth or sixth or seventh week, whatever, I would throw on maybe free weight barbell. or something, or one of the machines here. Um, because I felt like that, I just needed it just 1 week, and then the following week I'd go right back to Smith. So that's basically what I'm doing here. And so what I'm gonna do is, instead of one leg at a time, I'm gonna do both. Again, it's gonna be a little light. I'll probably do like a 2 second negative on each rep to make it harder. Instead of doing 20 to 25 reps here, maybe I'll do around 15 on the first one, and then lose a rep or two with each set. So yeah, basically we're gonna go both legs or bilateral instead of unilateral. Same thing on leg extensions, and I'll probably throw in a drop set on both. And then this is the part where I might be getting a little too amped up. Um, but I want to try. It's a key word there. Smith machine squats today. It'll be, of course, closed feet, elevated heel like I always do. Um, I mean, I guess the absolute worst case scenario, I can't do them. My knee just isn't ready. Other than that, I'll say worst case scenario, I have to go pretty light. But I like to work up to at least 4 plates on each side. Um, but you know what? I don't even want to worry about that until I get to that point, because I know that's going to be what I'm doing here. I know I can do. I know the Smith machine squats are going to be, that's the 50-50 right there, the 50-50 scenario. So let's just do 3 sets here at the drop set. Like I said, I'll do a 2 second negative, probably same thing on leg extensions, to make it a little tougher. And then we'll kind of see what I can do on Smith machine. Yep. Okay. Well, my memory could be betraying me here, which wouldn't be far from the first time that's happened. But I still I feel pretty confident saying I don't think I've ever done. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done 17 reps with a 2 second negative on each rep, fully maxed out. Full stack on this machine. So that's kind of a direct correlation to the unilateral sets working. I mean, and honestly, I could have done maybe one more if I had to squeeze it out, but I got what I needed with 17. So the 18th one was kind of, I don't think it was gonna really add much. That's cool. Again, my memory could be betraying me, but I don't think it is. I think that's, I think 17. Again, I gotta emphasize with the 2 second negative. 17 reps is the most I've done. Full stack. Fucking cool, man. Now I'm not gonna get 17 again. Basically, these next 2 sets, I'll just max reps, whatever it is. But yeah, it's a good start, man. A hell of a fucking start. Right on. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's do two more on a drop set. I might even do two drop, like a back-to-back drop set here. I'm getting kind of fired up already. Uh, 14 years in, 14 years of training. it's a lot less common to hit even rep PRs. Um, you could do it obviously, and I still do it, but like I said, it's just more rare. So when it happens, it's pretty cool. All right, let's do another one here in a minute. I wasn't really expecting to already feel kind of sore. It might just be because even though I'm using both legs, I'm going a lot heavier than I've went in a while on this. Shit, I don't know. But man, 2 sets only, my hamstrings are pretty fucking sore. I mean, fuck, it ain't gonna stop me, but it's definitely noticeable. All right, whatever. Let's do one more. Fuck. What a pathetic last rep that was. But I can definitely say I reached failure. All right, let's take the 2 second negative out and do one drop set, maybe even two. Oh fuck. Okay. Uh, a second drop set is not needed. I'm not kidding. My hamstrings are already sore, and I gotta think I'm gonna try to do something I haven't done in. I mean, last time I did smooth machine squats was fucking. Well, so long ago I can't even remember. So that tells you. I mean, of course, my memory is not the best, but it's been a while. At least 3 months. Probably longer than that though. I mean, it's cool. My hamstrings already kind of had that sore feeling, but I honestly wasn't expecting it. All right, let's go do the same thing on leg extensions.
I just said, sir, my dad asked you to hurry with this thing.
Do you need it?
I was going to start off. I think I'll just go do some light squats.
I got 3 sets and I'm done. Quick.
I'll go do some
I'm
squats.
doing both legs instead of one anyway. So, but with the 2 set, like I'm going up and then 1, 2. It's gonna cut it in half. I'll probably do 15 if I'm lucky. Yeah, I'll be done. I'll be done soon though. Okay. Ideally, I'd like to be a little heavier because even with the 2 second negative, I still did 20 reps. And I mean, realistically, I could have done 2 or 3 more probably, but it was close enough to failure. Just kind of stopped at 20, making a nice even number, easy to remember. Um, and my legs were fucking like my quads are on fire, so 20 was really all I needed. Because that's a common misconception. People think every single fucking set that you're in here needs to be balls to the wall, all the way to failure. Not really the case. I would say I'm doing 3 sets here. At least one of them should be all the way to failure. The other two, as long as I'm within 2 to 3 reps, you're probably good. Now, if you're a newbie and you've only been lifting for days or months or a year or two only, you probably have a little more leeway in terms of you could probably go to failure in most of your sets, because you have those newbie gains waiting. But once you get deeper into this, you get stronger. You just don't need to go to failure as much. You know, when you start lifting bigger weight for more reps, as long as you get close, like I said, you're good. But yeah, 20 reps. I like to be a little heavier, but it is what it is. So let's just do 2 more. Throw in a drop set, and then that'll be it here. All right, what's it gonna be? I gotta find a decent song at least to do this set to, because not only gotta do a normal straight set, I gotta throw in a drop set too. Or yeah, this is the third set, right? Fuck, I think it is. I hope it is, because that's what I'm gonna do. What's this one? I don't know. I don't know what song this is, but to be honest, it's gonna have to do because I'm ready. Okay. Uh, I'm second guessing every fucking part of this drop set, and even if I want to do it. But usually, when you're second guessing like that, that's when you know you're on to something. You should probably do it. So I'm gonna make this maybe leave it on maybe a little bit of the heavier side for a drop set. I don't know. Let's see what I can do with it. Okay. I gotta be honest. I'm kind of wondering if I could even do squats right now. But I made a commitment. I'm at least gonna go try. I might take 5 or 10 minutes before I even do that, but yeah, we'll get over that and I'll see what I can do. That was good. Really good. Felt nice to do bilateral sets again. It's a little quicker. Um, I added the negative though to make it just as intense. So it worked out. Let's go try squats. All right, to be honest, I have no idea how this is gonna go. First time doing this, and like I said, it's been at least 3 months, but probably longer. Um, I actually let me get my leg in view. I actually double wrapped my knee. Now this isn't gonna help me lift any more weight. It's just it's got some compression right on the area where my knee starts to hurt. So and then I did something I never do. Like literally, I don't think I've ever done it, but I actually did a rep before I actually did my first working set with what's going to be my working weight. So normally when I get the bar loaded with whatever weight I'm going to work with, it usually means I'm warmed up properly and I'm ready to jump right into it. But with my knee feeling like this, with me not doing this in over 3 months, I just wanted to get a feel for the weight that I remember finishing with after doing leg curls and leg extensions already. I gotta be honest, it felt a little heavy, but again, I haven't done it in 3 months, so it's kind of to be expected. But the main thing I'm worried about is my knee. So um, literally, this is gonna be me playing it by the set. Obviously, I'd like to do three. Probably won't even consider drop set. If I could just make it through three good sets here, I'll be happy. But again, I'm gonna play by the set. I might not even make it to three. I'm gonna try to be smart rather than what I want to do. So if my knee starts hurting to the point where I'm like, you know what, this just isn't worth it. I have no problem scrapping it. Maybe I'll throw in some weighted lunges or something to make up for it. But yeah, so and I remember, I think the last time I did this, or maybe not the last time I did it, but one of the last times I did it, I'm pretty sure I hit a PR with four plates. And I think I did like 16 or 17 reps. That's not gonna happen today. I can guarantee that. I just I'm just trying to get my feet, kind of get my feet under me literally with this exercise and this movement again. So honestly, if I could do even 10 right now, I'd be happy. But um, but even more so, my knee doesn't hurt. That's like the main goal at this point. So let's see what happens. Okay, actually better than expected. Fucking cool. Um, Not to say there isn't a couple minor negatives I'm feeling. I did feel at my knee a little bit and also my back. But then again, something I haven't done in 3+ months. Probably to be expected. But just like I said before, as long as it doesn't get too bad, I'm gonna try to power through here. I only got two more, literally, and I'll probably just be done after that. I think I did 14, and honestly, I'm thinking I could have done 15, if not 16. So not bad considering it's been a long time since I've done it. All right, let's do. I almost said two more, one more, and then see how that goes. All right, kind of a decision I don't want to make. It's a tough one, but I think I'm gonna stop right there. That was um, it felt okay considering, I guess, but I felt it quite a bit more in my knee to the point where, like the last 5 or 6 reps, it was taking focus away from where my focus should be, which is um, you know, flexing my legs, trying to isolate them as much as I can, getting good reps. It was more or less just trying to, like, my focus was just on trying to mitigate the pain, control it, and that's not, you obviously don't want to get to that point. So I think I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. It's man, it sucks because I literally would have just one more set. Maybe I'll go a little lighter. I think I can handle one more set that's a little lighter. It'll definitely give me a better pump. Let me think about it. In like a minute or two, and then you guys will find out. It'll be posing next or one more lighter set. Well, I knew I should have listened to my gut, but me being fucking greedy, I thought I could squeeze out one more set, even if I went all the way down to 2 plates on each side, and I did. Well, you see what happened. I did one fucking rep, and I just got a jolt of pain. I wonder if you can see on camera. You probably can't. It's this fucking knot right here. Whatever that is, it's pushing up against a nerve or something. And it's so weird because I made it through one set, barely any pain, and then the second one, it I started to feel it. It got progressively worse, and then the third set with lighter weight, couldn't even do one fucking rep. It's like it progressively like it starts to get inflamed, or I don't know what's going on. Basically, I need to go to the fucking doctor, I guess. Something I hate doing, but when it starts to get to the point where it affects my workouts, no, I'm not gonna let that keep happening. So I gotta do something. But I mean, I only did 8 sets today, and the crazy thing is, I was getting a really really good fucking pump, and if I could have done that last set like I wanted to, can I, obviously would have been higher rep. My cardiovascular system probably would have gave out before my actual muscles in my legs. But if I could have done that, I mean, it would have been pretty much a perfect leg day. I mean, it's hard to say now. I'm kind of just guessing, but like the 3 sets on leg curls, 3 sets on leg extensions felt really fucking good. By set two on the leg curls, only 2 sets in on the day, and my hamstrings were fucking torched. So, and then same thing with leg extensions. So it was actually on track to be a fucking awesome leg day. And it's still, I mean, I guess it still was, but I don't know. It just kind of eats at me that that one final set I wanted to do, my knee kind of put me in my place, I guess, and told me I wasn't doing it. But it is what it is. I got 8 good sets. I didn't get. I mean, unless I wake up tomorrow and something changes, I didn't get hurt. Didn't make it worse. Just probably need to ice it a little bit tonight. And next week, you can almost bet I'll be back to leg press because for whatever fucking reason, leg press does not bother my knee at all. I mean, I can do 10 sets on leg press. It's fine on my knee. So, anyways, let's get a quick little pump check, and then I'm gonna do 15 minutes of cardio probably, and we'll call that a wrap. Shit. I'm kind of wanting. I guess I'm getting a little bit of a itch that maybe I have to scratch. I want to start throwing calves in. Again, I said this might have been last week or the week before. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and I got pretty lucky. My calf genetics are considering. I haven't had calves in 3 years. Not bad. You know, probably all the years of climbing up and down ladders, being a carpenter. But um, even in saying that, I kind of want to. I mean, just throw maybe a couple sets, high reps, as it should be probably. But we'll see. Anyways, I'm done. I'm gonna knock out some quick cardio, 12 to 15 minutes, and then I'm out of here. Tomorrow will be chest, back to dumbbells unless the gym's so busy. I gotta do Smith machine again or something. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get back to dumbbells. So yeah, I'm gonna go get this cardio done.